Three from beyond the arc. Pass to Iguodaro. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Prez in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He added 61 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And the latest power rankings. We're still in December, but we are starting to see things take shape in the NBA. You take a look at the Rockets. Not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
Checking out Miami, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
There's a screen. Here's Floyd. Sinks it from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Prez, covered by Little. And there's another one for the Heat.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Floyd on the wing man. Here's Ryan from downtown. Williams grabs the board. Here's Prez. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Little down low. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Here's Prez. No good on the 3. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Ryan. And he banks in the layup. Ryan's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Prez. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. To the middle. Now here's Little. Jacks up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this. And so far through making some changes. Whitmore's checked in for Lowry, and it's Ryan in for Shepherd. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. The offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. The Rockets again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Whitmore is out there with Smith, and it's Floyd in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
There's a screen. Pass to Whitmore. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Prez. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Floyd, and he drains the quick shot. Floyd's got 8 points.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Prez. Off target from three-point range. Rockets trail by 16. Gives us a chance to catch up with Ali LaForce.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Ali. Thank you. Pass to Ryan.
Get there.
For three. And that one's good, man.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Fires for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Floyd, pass to man. Pass to Floyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh my, 2 points the easy way for Smith.
Heat leading by 17. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. And that one drops for him. Prez has got 37.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. For Miami, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Outside for Davis. Here's Prez. Offline with a three. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Rebound Miami. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And out of bounds, Houston will have it. There's 6 seconds left in the first half. The shot. And that one's good. Whitmore. And so it's the Miami Heat liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hey everybody, always a fascinating story. Our first order of business. Let's catch you up on some trades.
How about this get? Young has been a one-man show at times. Deep range, but also very instinctive passer.
I'm curious to see how he complements what they have. Then again, they might just hand him the keys to the... And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Houston Rockets.
They've got to run shooters off that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Williams. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 3. And it's Whitmore missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Prez. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Prez has got 8 here in this quarter.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Outside Whitmore. Smith outside. Pass to Whitmore. Will it go? Little's shot is good. Little's got 7 points in the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Prez, that's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And here's Little. 7 points in the game. The 3 is up. No luck on that one.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Puts up a 3. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Smith outside. There's the triple. Little, no good.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Here's Prez. Good on the shot. Prez has got 53 points.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Outside Whitmore. Pass to Ryan. From the high post. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Prez, that's good.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep. If you're the defense, you cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Can they get it? And it's Thomas with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Prez. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Ryan. Thomas defends. From the wing. Ryan, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Let's go with a 3. And it's Prez missing. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Smith against Williams. Outside Whitmore. Fires the 3. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Prez. Non-stop scoring machine right here. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Yep, that one goes. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Prez, covered by Little. Takes a 3. Another bucket! Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Smith outside. Here's Ryan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Ryan's got 8. And so it's the Miami Heat with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, stick around. We'll be. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates.
Around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper.